Candle Range Trader coming at you with another video revealing the secret CRT indicator and how to install it on your TradingView chart. So if you like this content, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more great videos. So let's just get straight into it. This video is going to cover the indicator itself, what it is, why you should use it, and also how to customize it on TradingView so it makes sense to you. So we're not going to waste time. We're going to get straight into it here. The indicator itself is the average true range, and it's actually the average true range candle size indicator. I'm going to talk about it a little more. There's more videos on the more info on the first video of that indicator on the first video that I recorded. So definitely go back, take a look at that. But this indicator in and of itself is the number one indicator to use when you're using the candle range theory, because no other indicator will give you high probability ranges to trade. So, and if you're not familiar with the candle range theory as well, again, go back to the prior video. I'll link it in the description so you can watch that. But if you do know what the candle range theory is, this is really who this video is for, and you'll get a better understanding of which ranges to trade once you install the indicator. So now let's go over to TradingView and show how to install it. So right here, we have our TradingView chart. This can be used on any asset, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to use it on Euro USD. What you're going to do first is come up to indicators, and I have it saved to my favorites, but obviously you probably don't. And you're going to type in these words, ATR candle size. And what you're going to be looking for is this indicator right here, ATR candle size by MIHKEL00. Okay, and you're going to click it. Now, once you click it, you'll see your same chart, but you'll have certain candles that are different colors, purple and let me see if I can find one, bright green. All right, purple and bright green. So what I do, you can leave the colors there if you'd like, but these are the ranges that you're going to work on identifying, and they'll show you the ranges that you should be automatically trading. So for the sake of this, let's remove the indicator, and I'm going to show you which is which. So if we just get rid of this, we'll take this big candle right here. Obviously, this is going to be a big red candle, but let's just hide the indicator for a second. Okay. So right here, you see this big red candle right here, right? So we know that that was purple. So this big red candles are going to be our sign to go long, okay, based on the theory, if the price pokes below it and then starts to close above it. And then the bright green candles are going to be our signal to go short, because these candles would have been just a regular green otherwise. So what we'll do now is we'll go to the bottom window pane here. I'll make it a little bigger right here. This is where you can toggle the settings. Now, for the sake of this channel, let me move this over a little bit. Just remember that the bright green would have been a short signal, and the purple would have been a long signal. So I changed the color 1 to yellow. You can make it whatever color you want. I changed the color 0 to yellow, color 1 to blue. Blue like this or so. Yeah, that'll be fine. But again, you can make it whatever you want. So like that. Okay, so once again, so now when I see bright yellow, see how they stand out? I'm thinking, okay, I want to go short based on the candle range. And then when I see blue, I may want to go long based on the candle range once I see the price action. You'll see where it somewhat worked right here, whereby you had a blue candle here, and then price started to retrace up. So you would have got at least half of the range on that one, or a little more than half. And so that is the indicator that you're going to want to use. All the rest of the candles, even though you may see some ranges that may work, this one offers the highest probability, because let's remember that we use this because the average true range is exceeded whenever this candle changes color. What does that mean? The average true range, let me pull this up a little bit. The bottom pane you don't really have to worry about, but it does show how big the candle is. This candle right here, this large blue one, it went down 258 pips total. All right, which definitely exceeds the average for a day. This is a daily chart. So EU does not typically drop over 200 pips in a day. So because of that, we can expect a retrace. All right, see how the next day was a green day? Obviously, we try to trade it back up to the top of the range, and this isn't the best trade, but I'm just talking about the indicator for now. And it just shows you the type of candles that you're going to want to see. And you'll see yellow, yellow here, yellow one here, blue one here. And again, you just wait for price to close back inside the range to take it. You can also, when you change it to different time frames, it is going to reflect the average true range of that time frame. And this is the 20 period average true range. So that means that in the over the last 20 candles, if we go here, okay, and we just put our cursor right here, you see the number right here. There we go. This is a 44 pip candle right here, and it's exceeded the ATR because over the last 20 candles, the ATR was below 44. So because it was above that, that's why it turned blue again right here. This is one where it actually paid out pretty good. If we look at this candle here, see this blue candle right here. Let's draw a range real quick just so you know how it works. Top of the range, okay, bottom of the range. Okay, this is a 4-hour chart. So see right here when price closed inside the range, inside this blue candle, and then we got, if we entered on this this open right here, that trade was at the best worth about 30 pips or so, 25, 30 pips, all right, before it came back down. So will every range close? No, it will not. This is just a tool to help you identify helpful ranges and see, okay, out of all these candles that I'm looking at, I only want to focus on where my probability is the highest. And we'll show one. This is an example right here where it didn't work. Let me turn these lines black. And I'll just show a couple of ranges so we'll see how the method plays out. Okay, but these are our dealing ranges. Every time we see a yellow or a blue, again, this is a 4-hour chart. You can trade it on any time frame though. Okay, now this range right here for this yellow candle wouldn't exactly work because price didn't trade above the range and close below it. So this doesn't exactly fit our criteria. Can you still trade this? That's up to you, but it's not really the ideal of what we look for. We like for price to go above the range slightly and then close inside of it. Let me try to find one more. Yeah, here's one. So if we go over here to this blue candle here, here's the top, here's the bottom. Let's make this a little bigger. I'm going to close that down. Okay, so here's the price action that we're looking for. Price poked below the range here and then poked below the range here again. We could have entered on this candle open right here. There would have been a little bit of drawdown, but this is an example where it did cross the entire range. This move for a total would have been good for about 58 pips or so, but typically our take profit is right at the top of the range. That would have been 38 pips. So, but this is the idea right here. This is all you're looking for right here. This is it. Identify a range. Price pokes below, closes back inside. Stop loss can go below the most recent low within a few pips. Take profit is at the top of the range, mid or top of the range. That's it. That's all there is to it. So again, if you want to change the colors, you can. You can make all the candles say black, and then make the if you want to have. Let me see. One other idea. I don't use this, but let's say we want to have. One other thing I would do is. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if you want to have all your candles the same color, say for instance, if they're all black, right? Like that. And that way those range candles really pop out at you. See the dark blue, see everything that's black you're ignoring except for yellows and blues. So that's another option you can also use as well. But it's up to you. It's your chart. You can customize it as you see fit. Again, on the daily, same thing. If it's a black candle, I'm ignoring it. But if it's a color, okay, now I know, okay, it's time to trade. And this is definitely a big time saver. So you know the days and times to trade. And as you see, the daily, there's not a ton of opportunities here. I'll show you one more pair. Let's just say GJ, for instance. Okay, this one right here gave a good trade. This one right here gave a good trade. Poke below, went above. This one here, you got a little bit. Let me close this. Make this a little bigger. Okay, remember yellows are short. You see here the next day price poked above it and got a little bit of action there before it came back. This one here poked below a little bit, then went up. And again, all the black days, you're not even messing with those. Okay, so it's a definite time saver. And again, one more time down to the 4 hour. And I'll choose a different pair one more time just so you can see. And you don't have, again, the customization is completely up to you. You make it whatever color you want. Okay, but again, our blues for this signal, we're looking for longs. So that's a good range right here. See that? Price popped up. Decent range right here going long. Okay. And then this one here stalled a little bit. So again, is it perfect? Of course not. But sometimes when you see a bunch of yellows and they don't close above the range in a significant manner, it can lead to a big move downward, as you see right here. See here, top of this range here, bottom of the range here. Okay, we got 1 yellow, 2 yellow, 3 yellow. All of those have been exceeding the ATR, and then again exceeding the ATR. And then we got a big drop here. So this could have been, and if it's not breaking the range, to me, it's still a valid entry. There's just a lot of consolidation here and chop. But on a perfect entry, this would have been good for 95 pips to the bottom of the range. And as you can see, it fell a lot more. So this indicator will definitely help you identify trading ranges. Is it 100%? No, of course not. That's why your risk management is very key, and we'll touch on that as well. But for now, this indicator, I promise, will help you increase your win rate and also find good setups to trade. So for more tips and tricks, definitely subscribe, like the video, share. I appreciate your time and attention.